there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans.
Did he just say there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans?
She said that.
Oh, he's recapping.
Yes.
Oh, now I get it.
Trying to keep up.
It's fast moving.
Dancing Lord, the
Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Carre,
And I'm Matt Carre.
and this is Riding in Cars with Cars. So this week, Matt's pretty excited.
Been drooling since we booked the guest.
So I don't know if you know this, but Matt loves meat.
It's true.
My nephew calls him Uncle Meat.
It's true.
He has a group on Facebook called Carnivore, because our last name's Carre. Get it? Carnivore.
Yeah,
And he says to complete strangers, send me your meat pics.
I do.
That's going to turn out wrong sooner or later. But anyhow, I digress. We are on our way to pick up Wayne Hanson of Your Local Ranch, and he is Mr. Meat.
He is Mr. Meat.
If you're Uncle Meat, he's Mr. Meat.
He is all about beef, and I can't wait to get Wayne in the car and talk to him. I just love the guy. I met him about a year and a half ago after he opened up his meat shop, and it's fascinating the business he has and the guy he is. I mean, he's just a fantastic guy, and we're lucky to have him here in Airdrie.
Yeah, so let's go get him in the car.
Well, Wayne Hanson of Your Local Ranch, welcome to the car.
Thank
As
you.
I said in our introduction, I've been drooling since we booked you. Now, it was only a couple days ago, but I've ruined a couple keyboards already. So thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the car, and we're looking to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah,
Glad
awesome.
to be here with you guys. Been looking forward to it.
Wayne, you've been ranching this land for how many years?
This land at Airdrie, we've been ranching it since 1976, but my whole life, that's all I've done.
Gotcha.
That's it. Yeah.
So the meat shop.
Yes.
You've been running the meat shop for how long now?
Since April of 2017.
So it was really a brand new venture for your entire family.
It's actually part of a succession plan that we've got going on. So I think it was about 2015, our youngest son wrote a thesis. It was on the vertical integration of the cattle ranch. And in his thesis, he wrote the numbers and proved that if you could control the whole part of the operation right from birth to market, that no matter what kind of turmoil our government is, our trade situation's in, or the environment is in, you can basically control your destiny if you can control the market.
That's really interesting.
So
that was your youngest boy, Wyatt, right?
Yeah.
So you guys basically started the store at the ranch after your son's thesis, and this is part of, continuing the future of Your Local Ranch. Are we understanding that correctly?
that's exactly right.
That's
So
great.
So what we've kind of got designed, and I mean, we're still so new that we'll see how it shakes out, but so Wyatt is the business part of it, and he advises us, and we talk probably 3 or 4 times a week, and it always involves on what we're doing and how we're doing it, and first in, first out product, and that kind of stuff. And then Travis, he's the guy that's at home all the time, so he probably gets less credit for what he does, but he does whatever we need done. He feeds the cattle, he checks the cattle, he comes, and I'm trying to get him more involved with the actual butchering part of it.
Yep.
Because Ron and I always do the butchering, but I want Travis to, it's just knowledge to know. And,
Oh, yeah.
And we got such good butchers with such knowledge that the more he does, the more he'll know the business.
Mm-hmm.
And then Caitlin, she's just amazing because she's never done a website before. But if you checked out www.yourlocalranch.com, she did the website, and we've got people that do that for a living that says she just did an amazing job.
That's great.
So that's really good. Yeah. And so that's what she does. She does the online store.
Travis, I've seen, I see him all the time.
Yeah.
And when I come out to the meat store, he's always there, and he's always doing something. And that's not even his full-time job.
Oh, no.
Right? So he,
No.
like you said, he doesn't get as much credit as he may deserve, but man, he's working his tail off, and I've seen him give tours for people, which I give him tons of credit for just the level of effort he puts in.
He actually has his own business called Rusty Barb Welding, so he's a journeyman welder, and he does that whenever he gets an opportunity to pick up a little welding cash. does that too. Yep.
Awesome.
Nice.
So,
And the reason I bring that up is because I know family is just about everything to you guys.
yep.
Your wife Rhonda, I loved what you said when we sent some questions, and you said she's
Yeah.
been by your side since you met her way in 1981. I just absolutely love that. I sent that to Michelle. I said, "This is awesome."
You guys do a branding day
Yeah.
out at the ranch, and this year, Matt went out to branding days with our son Lachlan and his friend.
We showed up in shorts
And flip flops.
and flip flops.
Maybe
Mistake
not the
one and
right
two.
outfit.
Nope.
But I would love to hear your perspective on what that day is all about, and I would love to hear your perspective on what that day is
All right.
all about. Wait, why don't you start first?
Well, actually, branding, it's a long-run tradition. Our brand was registered in 1909.
Whoa!
So we have branded for, my whole life, and it's always a highlight. It doesn't matter how old you are, it's a highlight of the year.
Yeah.
So you kind of evaluate your calves. It's a pride factor where you put your stamp on them, and you want to make sure that your calves are good calves, because once you put that stamp on them,
Yeah.
they're there, right?
Yep.
So it's a real pride factor, and it's turned into a bit of a community event, and lots of fun, and so it's kind of a milestone to the calves, and after that they go out to pasture, and instead of seeing them every day, we see them once a week.
But then it becomes it's a neighborhood or a rancher's hood party.
Yeah.
Where we had Rocky Mountain prairie oysters. And,
Yeah.
And Wayne, they had the great big bucket of them, and Wayne says, "Make sure you save some for Matt." I was like, "The heck with it, just give me one now." And then I told Lachlan it was a chicken nugget, so
Yeah.
he had one too. But anyways, he didn't get too mad at me for that.
Chicken nugget.
Or like a chicken nugget, I guess I should say. Well, it's true. I did show up in branding days in flip-flops and shorts. But I must say, Wayne, and I told you this story, I believe that day, I asked you, I said, who are all these people here? Because I didn't know what to expect when I got there. And there was 30, 40, 50 people all helping out. And I said, who are these people? And you said, well, there's some cousins, there's some aunts, there's some uncles, there's the rancher down the road, there's a rancher over here. And I looked at you and I go, so essentially these are your competitors. And you went, yeah, I guess they are. But what I found so neat, and I said this to a number of people afterwards, watching the culture of the ranching world come together, because you understand that if you work together as the whole, you're going to get that. It would have taken you 3 days to brand all the cattle that you had.
Yeah.
So you all came together, and then the next week you went to someone else's ranch to do it, and you worked together.
Yeah.
And I just love that, and I think that's something that not to stand on my soapbox, but the world needs to work together, and the world's a better place when we work together.
Yep. It's easier to tear them down, but it's makes more sense to build somebody up than tear them down, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Now, when I was there, they did. I wasn't expecting to do much work, and they did. Come on, Matt. Next thing I know, I'm on top of a calf with my knee in its neck, and to get my balance, I had to dig my toe into. Not quite sure what I was digging my toe into, but
I'm pretty sure I know what you're digging your toe into.
Next year, I'm coming more prepared. Wayne, I'm known for the hard-hitting questions of the two of us. Green Bay Packers? Really? Kelly Scar, you'd love this. You should be in the car with him, not me. I'm a Cowboys fan.
How long have you been a Packers fan for, Wayne?
Oh, quite a while. I like Favre. Actually, I don't dislike the Cowboys.
Okay. I don't dislike the Packers.
It's kind of like the music thing, right? You asked what music I love. Well, I love all good music. I like good football teams. So, generally Cowboys are good. Packers, I love their grit, and I love lots of good football teams, but the Packers are the ones that I'll stop and watch them if I get a chance.
Gotcha.
So.
Wayne, we have to give you congratulations because you were nominated for the Emerging Business Award this year for the meat shop at your local ranch. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yeah, it was exciting, very unexpected, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's I think there's 11 finalists, and including ourselves, there's us and 4 others that we actually do business with in that
Nice.
group.
That's great.
And as far as the meat business, there's others that we do business with, physiotherapy and that kind of thing. So it's really a tight knit
Yeah.
community. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm thrilled, and actually I'm proud to be included in that group.
Good.
So,
Is there anything, being that you've started the meat shop a year and a half ago or so, is there anything that you truly love about doing business in the Airdrie area?
one of the things I'm surprised at how Airdrie comes together and supports one another. I've been in Airdrie my whole life, but I don't know if I didn't realize it or if the culture of Airdrie is changing. So what I notice right now is how everybody is really coming together and helping each other and supporting each other, and yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So Wayne, one of your favorites is Conway Twitty,
Oh yeah.
and you like him too, hey Matt?
Love them. Now, please don't play That's My Job, because that'll make me cry.
I won't play that, but I did get Hello Darlin'.
Okay?
So I'll let you two have a nice little moment here.
Should we hold hands?
No, I'm all right.
Oh, no, I think you should. Oh, is this what you guys would go clubbing to?
Sure.
She tried to, I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans.
The meat shop. Tell us a little bit more about it. What can people expect to get there? What is there?
Yeah, well, the meat shop is on the farm, and we were just talking this morning. It's about 3.5 miles from Reunion to get out there,
Right.
so it's pretty close to Airdrie. In the meat shop, we have it as fully stocked as we can get it, and you can get everything from front end briskets, chucks, cross ribs, down to your ribs, your steaks, your prime ribs, ribeyes, strip loins, tenderloins, and then back into the sirloin butt roasts, and
You realize you're distracting Matt.
and
It's
everything.
distracting
I
us
know.
now.
I'm sorry, Matt. But you can get everything from shanks. We have liver and tongues and hearts and
Yeah.
everything in the
He's
meat
pulled
shop.
out of his trance now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
sorry,
me. Snap
Matt.
me right out.
But yeah, that's what we have. We have everything in there that you can imagine, and we basically butcher every week. So if we don't have it, if you can let us know something, for example, a spider steak, they were asking for it, so we went and got ourselves a spider steak for these folks, and a different cut or a different size of cut. We can do it all. We got tomahawk steaks,
Yeah, and lots of grind.
lots of grind,
Right.
yeah.
Which
and,
we eat at Burger Club every Friday at Hayloft, right?
Yeah, and then we've got all sorts of added value stuff, like we've got hot dogs and smokies and sausages, and just ask Damon Ammett about that stuff,
Yeah.
because that's where he spends his stuff out of the food truck with that stuff.
Yeah, where I was going to say, so you'd mentioned earlier that 4 of the emerging businesses serve your beef.
Yep.
Hayloft is one of them.
Damon Ammett.
Ammett. Again, we talk about working together as a group. I know these guys are your lifeblood too, right?
That's
So-
right. Yeah. The new little place in town, homegrown.
Yep.
They serve they sell our stuff. The other one, Fitzsimmons Brewery.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We feed their mash. They kick out our jerky and pepperoni.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so those are the guys that are in that. But Simply for Life too has our stuff in
I
there.
saw that.
So
And homegrown's down at Cedarwood Station.
that's right.
Right where our old office used to be, right beside that. So basically, to get to your shop, I just want to explain. You come to 567.
Yep.
You hook a left and you go west.
Yep.
It's basically the very first range road north, and there's a sign, your local ranch.
It is. City limits is our road, so it's Range Road 13. You go north to 274, which is 2 miles, and we got a sign there, big 4x4 sign, and then west another third of a mile,
Yeah.
and you'll see another sign that there's your local ranch sign.
And what are your hours right now?
Our hours are Thursday from 10 till 6, and Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5.
Okay. But if people do show up and you're there, you've often said you'll always give them tours of your place, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Which we've taken advantage of, and it's fascinating, and just to walk around the place. And the other thing I love about your place is there's no machinery. It's all done by horse,
Most of it is, yeah.
So-
We do as much as we can with the horses, so.
which is a big reason why your beef tastes so much better, because the cattle stay a lot more calm, correct?
Yeah, we feed mostly with pail, and so seeing people is kind of a treat for them. So yeah, the cattle are really calm. We work really hard at having our cattle really quiet. Our cows, our calves, everything. We work them quiet and we keep them quiet. It's good for them and good for us.
Awesome.
Wayne, it's been great to have you in the car. I love that. All right, let me start that again. Wayne, it's been great to have you in the car today. I think what really resonates for me is that you have been a part of the community here in Airdrie for years, but yet you're still nominated for an emerging business because you guys are growing and changing with the times. So I just think it's amazing to have someone with so much knowledge and experience in our community, but who is also learning and growing all at the same time. So thanks for being a part of our community, and thanks for being in the car.
Yeah, well, thank you. I enjoyed this. This is fantastic. It's a great opportunity for us to be with you guys in this car and to tell our story to you. So it's fun, and thank you very much.
Come